Good morning. It is 6:42 Sunday morning and it is the longest run on the block today. So I've got 34k, no pace targets, but I'm gonna try and aim for around a 5:30ish. So sort of steady enough, but not really pushing pace at all. Was aiming to get out by 6 a.m, but I forgot the clock's changed. So it is kind of 5:43 as opposed to 6 really, if you know what I mean. I've got a coffee, sipping on some water and a cadence. So I'm gonna definitely finish the coffee and do that glass with the cadence sachet in it, sip on the water, and then I'm going for the Hugo Fry method. Well, I wouldn't even say BTEC Hugo Fry because I'm not that fast, so it's more like year 6 SATs Hugo Fry. But pre-run, I'm trying different things for what I'm going to do in the morning of the marathon. So right, there we go. Currently got you balanced on top of a green Play-Doh pot. Yeah, to be fair, like I've eaten worse things early. Bit of nip slip. I've eaten worse things early in the morning than rice and honey, to be fair. This was, so I logged it just out of interest. It's 113 grams of carbs. I actually did manage to get to Holland & Barrett this time. So I've got 4 of the Beta Fuel SIS gels, so 40 gram ones. I've been buying my Cadence stuff through Holland & Barrett so I could collect the points, and like it's convenient, like if I ever just want to grab, like I've got 2 of the melonberry cans in the fridge that I can have because I just fancied them, so I went there yesterday. But they don't stock the gels. I might put an order in of the multi-pack of 12 gels to trial them for London, so I might order them this week and trial them in my last race pace session next weekend, because they are only 24 grams of carbs, I think, as opposed to 40, but they're unflavoured for one thing, so they're probably going to and likely to cause me less sort of issues in my gut area, but also they do contain sodium, etc. So I would be able to just maybe have like 1 or 2 of the sodium capsules I got from Precision Fuel and Hydration, and then just grab water from the aid stations and a Lucozade or something I think they have throughout, and it would probably keep me like going. So this may look like the most boring thing in the world, but to be fair, very underrated. I'm actually a really big fan of this.
Why are you doing that?
I feel like this whole sort of YouTube series has just been me saying I'm going to do something and then just not doing it in the next clip. So there is no drinks in the boot of my car. I have no hydration plan. I just went like, fuck it, let's go run. So we're out. Lovely morning. It is about 8. There is no pace target, so I said 5:30ish. The first 2k have both been like 5:35 to 5:40, something like that. So we're gonna go out in the countryside. It's hilly. The end of this run will probably say like a 5:45 average. But it's just about time on feet. It is not about trying to hit a pace today. It's just getting out, doing a long run, the longest we've ever done. 31k is the furthest I've gone so far. Here we are, 6k, first gel, strawberry and lime, 34:17, so slower than 5:30, but nice and steady. As I said, it's not about time today. If you're wondering what that is on my face, at work Friday, I don't know if it was a skin tag or a style or something, but I had this little flap of skin and I ended up hyperfixating on it and couldn't leave it alone and took a Stanley blade to it, which was a terrible idea. What a lovely morning.
Still, no wind, nice and cool, beautiful. Don't know where those pedestrians are. Not done this hill in a while, and yeah, it's still shit. For anyone who actually watched last week's video, I said how I stupidly fueled the run with pizza the night before and it wasn't a good idea. Well, said I wouldn't do that again, and then had a curry last night, which was only a butter chicken masala. I didn't go for a spicy one specifically for that reason, but it's not repeating on me. But TMI, obviously I'm sweating and I can just smell it. I stink. Don't know why I decided to do that little segment on this hill, because I can't breathe. I'm going to put you away and start plodding up this hill. We are just over 10k in, about an hour into the run. Like I said though, beautiful morning. 12k, 1 hour 9 minutes and 51 seconds. Gel 2. Obviously, like kilometre 11 was slow. Well, we walked up that hill having a little chat, but yeah, feeling alright. Just over a third of the way through. I am enjoying long runs, don't get me wrong. I enjoy pushing myself. I will definitely do more marathons, 100%. But I must admit, the deeper into this block I've got, obviously it has coincided with having a baby, which doesn't help, but I am looking forward to going into training for some shorter distances, because I like running a long way in a competitive element. I want to do an ultra, I want to run more marathons to push myself, but sometimes it's just a long time to be out training, isn't it? Like, now with a young family, I'm looking forward to spending the summer working towards a sub 25k, maybe racing a 10k, and my training runs, I'll still maybe do a long run that's maybe 16k, not going out for 3 hours plus. It's just hard to fit it in sometimes, and I know Liv is definitely looking forward to me not disappearing for, I gave up golf and took up running because golf took too much time, and now I'm running for almost the amount of time I would have done around golfing. I've only got 4 weeks to go today until London, so if you haven't already, please, if you're able to, go to my Just Giving, donate whatever you can, big or small, to Andover Young Carers. Great charity, helping young people in and around where I live that have care responsibilities. I and hopefully you were fortunate enough to, have a childhood where you're free to, play and do what you want. Some people aren't that fortunate. They may have a sibling or a parent, etc., who, they have to take on a responsibility far younger than they should. So, yeah, donate what you can. But once we've got the marathon over in 4 weeks, definitely looking forward to working towards sub 25k. That's the goal. Current PB was set at Newbury Park Run on New Year's Day, 21:44. So I feel like through this block, I've maybe got maybe a sub 21 in me now, high 20 minutes. So maybe we've got maybe a minute's worth of fitness to find. But yeah, some more track work, some more intervals, should be good. How peaceful is this? Sounds a bit like counterproductive, because running uphill is harder than obviously running on flat, but people who run a long way will probably get me. Sometimes having a little segment of up a steep hill, you feel better after it because you're using different muscles. Like, I had a little climb back there a lot more load in your quads and your glutes. And now like I feel fresher, weirdly. Yeah, 17.5k, so we're on the countdown now. We're over halfway there. Gonna take my only caffeinated gel in about 500 meters time at 18k. Very lucky to live somewhere with all this countryside I can run around, to be fair. And yeah, in probably about 2 or 3k, I'm going to be able to make a detour past my parents' house. So I'm going to ring my mum now in the fridge in the garage, little 500ml bottles of water. So I'm going to get her to leave me one of them out. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Legs starting to ache a bit, but even with a couple of days off, it's still going to be a 70-ish k week after an 8k last week. So, you know, they're bound to feel tired. A half marathon's a long way, so, you know, they're going to hurt. Doesn't mean you're not fit. It just means, you know, you're putting your body through something. But it's fine. It's what we do it for, to get the legs used to that. Have a taper and the adrenaline come race day, be fucking golden. 18k, 1 hour, 43 minutes, 56 seconds, I think. Caffeinated gel. So now we've been doing 6k increments, but as this only has 22, I think, grams of protein, carbs, and the others have 40. What I'm going to do is in 4k time, so at 22 I'll have another one, 6k after that I'll have another one at 28, and that's 6k from the finish, 34k, so it works out quite nicely. Otherwise we'd be having our last 40 gram gel 4k from the finish, which we don't need. So penultimate gel, 22k in 2 hours 5 minutes 29 seconds. Did that last kilometre in 5:02. It was a bit downhill coming through Charlton, but yeah, just jogging up this hill now here to grab water off my mum and dad. I rang them, water secured. So yeah, for the Strava police, I did stop and chat to mum and dad for a couple of minutes, so they elapsed time. But yeah, just over 10k to go. Kind of ran out of ideas of where to run now. I'm mumbling. So just gonna have to wing it around town. We've kind of done all of the hilly countryside aspects, so yeah, 10k, try and finish as close to my house as possible so I don't have to run/walk back. It'd be walk, yeah. And catch 22, like I don't want to neck this because it'll be sloshing around, but I hate carrying water, so sipping on this annoyed for the next couple of k and then bin it through 28k in 2 hours 36 minutes 42 seconds. This is by far the best I've felt this far into a long run. Like I said earlier in the run, yeah, they ache, but I feel like really good, far better. It's like, I think the rice, the fueling better, the hydrating better before, just preparing better. It's definitely worked. I know it's a much slower pace than marathon pace, but it's such a confidence builder. Just knowing you can feel good this deep into a run. Yes, I've got to go quicker. Yes, it'll be harder, but there are other factors that play in my favour. So yeah, all in all, 6k to go now, and it's been a really enjoyable run. Another big plus of this run has been how well the fueling has gone during the run. So I know a lot of people talk about practicing like your gel intake during your long runs in training as it can cause like gut issues, but touch wood, never really suffered. And like again today, I've had 5 gels, no issues at all. My plan was 7 during the full marathon and 1 before, so 8. And yeah, like it bodes well that I can have 4 of those quite rich orange, 2 orange and 2 strawberry and lime, 40 grams of carbs, SIS beta gels, I can't talk, and a caffeinated one No issues whatsoever. Stomach couldn't be better. So yeah, another positive. We're at 30k now, 4 to go. Pushing a bit on the last K, just to prove the legs can still do it after 33k. So we had a bit of a hill to contend with, which slowed it a bit, but 250 metres to go now, and we're done. On for like a 5:10 final kilometre. So almost marathon pace. Without the hill, we would have done it. Let's go! Biggest session. Come on, let's get sub 5 for the last K. I think it was 4:59. Oh. 34k done. 3 hours, 11 minutes, 42 seconds. Felt good. Yes, the legs still did start to ache a bit. Don't get me wrong. And like, still hard work, but it's the best anything over, I would say, like 25 has felt ever. As I've said, I think this is the 3rd time in this video now. I know that was probably like a 5:40 average pace. I need to go 40 seconds a kilometre quicker and 8k further, but it's my longest ever run and it's a big confidence builder. So got thrown off a bit with feeding Oakley this morning at like 6 a.m. and the clock's going forward, which meant it was more like 5, but it was 6, and anyway, threw me off. So it's a bit later than I would have thought. So it might not be a full throw. It might just have to be sausage and bacon sarnies, but I'm having something because I'm starving, and it is well deserved. Watch. I know it's only an estimate on a watch, but it estimates 3,028 calories there, and I've eaten, including gels, coffee, and the food, about 700. And rehydrate. I know we had that water, definitely helped. And we hydrated well this morning, but key after this to feel better, like quicker recovery wise, is obviously you've got to rehydrate. I've just dumped a few litres out full of fucking sodium and that, so I'm a salty guy. So yeah, get a cadence, get a load of water.
This whole feed is about to be sensational. Cheddar cheese and smoked bacon sausages, thick cut back rashers of bacon, Heinz beans, farmhouse loaf, eggs, hash browns. That is a long day done. 37,000 steps today. And yeah, as you saw, workout was a success. We've eaten well. Just done loads of like housework and stuff this afternoon. So yeah, bank holiday weekend next weekend, Easter. So gonna hit a track workout on the Friday. I think I'll do a video around that, and the long run Sunday. So if you don't already, please subscribe. Like this video if you've enjoyed it. Leave a comment on what kind of videos you'd like to see moving forward. Check out my TikTok and my Instagram at JustJakeRuns, and my Just Giving £1,000 target for Andover Young Carers. Link is in my bio. Cheers.